Okay, today I just wanted to share with you a buy that I got from eBay. This is and it's not Android device, this is the Kobo H20. This is a ebook reader. It's excellent, and you can pick up a really good deal on these, probably on eBay, refurbished, probably $100 or less, maybe even $80. I think I paid $80 for this refurbed. And I want to just tell you about it. If, like me, you read a lot, I use my NVIDIA Shield for reading, but sometimes you get a bit of strain on the eye, and it's also a strain on the battery as well. So with this and all your music files, with this, your book files, the battery life is phenomenal. I mean, it's weeks and weeks. So they say, I think Kobo say that if you're only reading 30 minutes a day, it will last you over a month. So what do you get for your $80, $100? Okay, well, you get a really nice, very large, very HD screen. This is 6.8 inch, and it's an HD, full HD screen, and it is excellent. It's lit or backlit, actually it's side lit, so what happens is the LEDs are around the side and then it spreads across the screen here, so you can adjust the contrast, the brightness, to whatever to suit your needs. I have one of the, I think the second generation of Kindle, which doesn't have a light, and it's nice and all that, but you know, at night time, when if I was reading, not to disturb my wife, whatever, it was more difficult. I didn't have one small lamp beside me, so you always have to keep the light on. With this, hey, you're never going to face that problem. Now, it's called the Kobo H20 for a reason, is because it is waterproof. Now let me just get here, if I can show you. Yeah, similar to the Sony Xperia waterproof phones, this is very tight when it's fitted in. So you put your SD card, and here is the micro USB for charging and for connecting to your computer. Now, for people who are big ebook readers, and I'm definitely one of them, I prefer now. I won't really ever go back to, other than when I'm studying, go back to paper books. I much prefer this format. It's just really handy. Most people though are familiar with Amazon and Amazon Kindle, and you know, Amazon have definitely got the better of the ecosystem for you know, selection of books, how to buy them, just a lot easier way to do it. I never buy books from Amazon. I download them, but don't tell anybody. Kobo is a Canadian company, and if anybody bothered to check out my review of the Kobo Arc HD tablet, which was a 2K screen 10.1 inch tablet, they're pretty solid devices, so you know, they're definitely worth considering. This comes 4 GB and you can put then up to 32 GB micro SD card, so literally you have tens of thousands of books, you know, so I mean, it's like carrying the National Library about with you in your pocket. Now of course it's a bit chunky, and because of this 6.8 screen, it's maybe not fit in everybody's pocket, and it's probably a wee bit heavier than others. It's certainly heavier than the second generation Kindle that I have, but you know what it makes up is with the screen. The screen is excellent. Okay, I mean, it's just super sharp. Now of course it has Wi-Fi. When you initially get this, when setting it up, you have to make a Kobo account, but it's relatively painless, and once you do that and it's synced, and if there's any updates you download it, then you can then just copy and paste from your computer or wherever, or you can buy from the Kobo store your ebooks. And I mean, I have quite a lot here. Now of course it's touch screen, but you know, it's not a tablet. This has a 1 GHz processor, which I believe is the same as the latest Amazon e-readers, but it's pretty sluggish, so don't be expecting really fast work, because it's not really fast, okay, but it's not bad, okay. And I have a lot of books here, so it's once you've started reading your book, and if you can see here, I don't know if you can see it, I'm reading a number of books here, so you can see the I'll show you in a minute when I go back home. It will, whatever books you're reading, it will give you the percentage of how far you're through in the book. So yeah, I mean, it's nice, and with let me just show you some of the writing here. You can of course change the style of the font, you can change the size of the font, and how big or how small, whatever, depends, I suppose, is really your own preference. So I mean, it's quite nice, and it is, I've just found it just to be a very nice, I'm just going to go home here, try and go home, and you'll see, as I said, I mean, it's not fast, but let's see if I can show you it here. So that's me back home, and I said, as I was talking about, trying not to have the overhead light flash too much, but you can see here the books that I'm been reading, and the how far I am on the, how far through I am with a lot of them. This also gives you access to the their bookstore. Now, just show if I can show you settings here. So you can see that the brightness, I have the brightness at 36%, battery now 49%. I don't even remember when I charged this last. You could sync it to your Kobo store. Then go into the settings. You can see language, Wi-Fi, sleep and power, reading settings, library settings, and beta features. So they have some beta features which are, if I can remember, and it doesn't say here, beta features was like a browser, which I suppose if you didn't have your tablet handy, it would be okay, but it's a wee bit on the slow side. So oh, it only says 1%. I've read more than that. Let me see my book here. So this was a book I'm reading called Under the Banner of Heaven, which is pretty crazy about fundamentalist Mormons. There you go. So this is the kind of size I like to read. I should probably wear glasses, but I mean, I sometimes change it a wee bit small on this, but I'm on page 636 of 943. The files that this takes is EPUB and MOBI. So EPUB I don't think the Amazon takes a number of other files as well, and PDFs. But most common files for people reading books are EPUB and MOBI, and then usually a PDF. I don't think it does CHM, but I didn't try it. I may try that at some point, because I do have a number of work-related books that are CHM files. So, but for the most common files that anybody's going to use, it does it. Now, the only thing, and this is why I still continue to read because I read a lot of magazines and they come in PDF format. PDFs on this, it's just too frustrating to use because it is slow, and really, and for magazines, of course, you want to see, I usually read a lot of computer magazines and movie magazines. I'm into toys, I look at toy magazines. It's just a frustrating experience with PDFs on this, and you cannot do the where you can, on the PDF there is a setting where you can text reflow, it's called. You can't do that on, you can't do it on every PDF, but text reflow on a PDF on your tablet is a lot more satisfying, because you can adjust the size of the text, and it just makes reading PDFs a lot easier. So my magazine I mean, you can see here, I do read on this is my Surface 2 RT tablet. I do read magazines on that, and also on my NVIDIA Shield. So you know, this really is mostly for reading books. So I just wanted to share it with you because I just think it is a really good buy. And you know, with this brand Kobo not being particularly well known, people, you know, may not be that familiar with it, so they'd be unwilling to spend some money on it. But you know, if you can get this for $80, it is a really fabulous buy, with the waterproof, with the e-ink Carter screen, which, as I said, is HD, with the features. And if you're not too interested in the bookstore side of things, I mean, I didn't try the Kobo bookstore, but you know, I suppose you know, it's what you make of it. But you know, if you're in control of your own books and you have them on your laptop and you want to chop and change, etc., this could be worth considering. The lighting on it is super nice. You can have it really dim, or you can have it a bit brighter. It's great. It won't disturb your wife, partner, whatever, you're reading in the dark beside them. And of course, with the waterproofing, you can read in the shower or the bath, whatever, you know, takes your fancy, and it's just a really pleasant experience. So consider it if you're thinking about investing in an e-book reader. And you know, I would suggest to people who do read a lot on their read a lot of EPUB or MOBI files on their tablet, I would suggest to them that, you know, if they are a big reader of books, you know, invest in an e-reader, whether you get this one or not. But you know, because the battery life is just so much better. You don't have to be fiddling about with charging, and the reading experience is probably more akin to a book. So that'll you know, just I just like e-readers. It's it's just good. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to share it with you. That's the Kobo Aura H20. Buy it, don't buy it, get some reading done. Bye.